Good morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. It's a Freedom Friday. I didn't even put on clothes. I just jumped on out there. I was just like, we're just gonna do it. We just gonna we're not finding shirts. We're not going all into the suitcase to find a shirt. That's just too much work. Too much work. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. It's a Friday. We free out here in these streets. We had a whole new Juneteenth in August. It's a lot happening. And so we just got to embrace it. I say embrace everything today. Today is an embrace everything day. No shirt, just out here straight fat boy style in the A shirt or the wife beat or whatever you might want to call it. We out here being sexy. Um, Thank y'all for tuning in. If you have no idea what See You in the Morning is, if you just happen to tune in, it is my horrible idea to get up every morning around 7:15-ish and give y'all some insight into what's going on in my life. That's what I do in the morning time. I get up and give y'all some insight into what's going on in my life. I'm not even home. I'm on the road doing it today, which means my dedication level to y'all is way too high. I shouldn't be doing this on the road, but I'm doing it. I'm out. I'm not even home, but I got you. If this your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you watched before and you came back, I thank y'all so very much for returning to the show. You didn't have to. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and speak to these folk this morning. The first three people that speak, they get a little special gift. They're recognized as metal speakers. They speak the metal. And just in case y'all are wondering, I ain't got no pants on either. Just in case you was wondering, it's a t-shirt, drawers. That's it. I'm in this good Airbnb on these leather kitchen chairs. Just cheeks. They getting these cheeks. I'm gonna leave a little cheekage behind. Leave a little something for everybody that comes in to clean. Leave a little cheekage behind. Well, anyway, getting the bronze medal today is the sheriff, Miss Roberta Carter. Good morning. Oh wait, nope. We got two people, one person speaking twice, so they threw me off. The bronze goes to Michelle McKinney, Eminem. She gets the bronze. The silver goes to Roberta, and the gold goes to Courtney Weston and Murphy, the pride of North Carolina. She was able to get in there 2 times before anybody else. That's an amazing accomplishment. Now we got Trouble coming in. Good morning. Eartha Garrett. Good morning. Crystal Sex Appeal. Good morning. Lynette Smith. Good morning. Tanya Williams. Charnel. Good morning. T. Mitchell. Good morning. Christina Crystal Waters. Joyce Brown. Lakeisha Felton. Good morning. Calvin the Pope Calvin. Jay Hill, good morning. Who else we got? Larry Hales, good morning. I'm trying to make sure I speak to everybody. Love Tyson, good morning. Yep, I'm in here, t-shirt and my panties on. I think men can't wear panties. Once you put on panties are delicate. Men gotta always wear drawers. Panties are delicate. You put on a pair of panties, you've softened all the way up. You gotta go straight in draws. It don't matter what kind of draws you wear as a man, they draws. You can put on a thong, you put on one of them elephant thongs, you can put on boxes or briefs. These draws. Men wear draws. Ladies can get away with panties. All ladies underwear are panties. Unless they don't wear any. Then your pants become panties, I guess. But I wonder who was the first person to invent panties. I wonder why they invented underwear. That's what is a hard question. Who was the first one to be like, you know what, these clothes, these ain't enough. I need to put on panties. I just think so. For example, I know a lot of times we all go, what would Jesus do? I don't think Jesus wore drawers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think my Lord and Savior uh freeballed it all the time. I think Jesus and them free ball. And here's the thing about what was going on back in that time. I think that underwear, I think men invented underwear. And y'all hold on with me. Y'all gotta understand where I'm going with this. I think men had to buy underwear to hide their feelings. Y'all may not agree with me on this. Y'all may not be tracking where I'm going. Y'all may not be picking up what I'm putting down. I think men invented underwear to hide their feelings. Because back then in that day, you ain't have on but that little robe. You had a little robe on. I don't know how many layers of robe you put on. If you put on one robe or two, I don't know how tight. Good morning, Jackie. I don't know how tight or how loose your robe was. If you had on kind of a tight fitting robe or it was right there, if somebody walked through, that woman from the well, she walked through and her water buckets was swishing. The woman at the well walked by, her water buckets was swishing. Everybody in the village knew. Everybody in the village knew exactly how you felt. She walked by and you was like, and you got to be like, stop pointing at everybody. So somebody invented drawers just to hide their emotions. Underwear hide feelings more than anything else. I believe that's why they invented the underwear. Good morning, Stephanie. That's why the underwear were invented for no other reason but to hide when you were pointing at somebody. That's exactly why underwear were invented. That's my thought on it. That's my thought. That's my belief system. And I'm gonna ride with it. So Friday, I'm wrapping up the week, right? Today's Friday. Everybody gets excited for Friday because it's the beginning of the weekend. All of y'all get ready to get off work. Y'all ain't gotta work. Y'all get to go out and enjoy life. My life is just the opposite. No, the woman at the well ain't had the issue of blood. That's a whole different woman. The woman with the issue of blood had the issue of blood. That's a whole different woman. The woman at the well, she was out there. She done had many husbands, and the man she was living with at the time wasn't her husband. You got to get your biblical harlots together. You got to know your biblical strumpets. I know my strumpets. Listen, the Bible's got so many good slurs in it when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew. Harlot, strumpet, Jezebel. The Bible gives you plenty of things to call a woman. If a woman is of little virtue, if she ain't got no proverbs in her, the Bible tells you exactly what to call her. Anyway, moving on to wrapping up the week. Most of y'all are wrapping up your weekend, getting ready to go and enjoy stuff. Larry says he's already off. He's already started his party, and y'all gonna have a good time. I still got to work this weekend, but I'm just giving y'all a recap of what I am. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's where I'm at. UNC. The G is for Greensboro. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. I came here because my daughter managed to accomplish the unaccomplishable. Now, she went to the high school. I already knew she was going to do it. She went to high school, graduated from high school with honors, did a great job of doing that. One of the top high schools in the entire country is what she went to. This is not me making it up. This is U.S. News or World Reports and everything you went to. One of the top high schools in the country. She graduated from it with honors. And so now she decided to take her talents to college. And she chose the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, which on every front has so far been a great college experience for me as a parent. I almost enrolled. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I came down here, we toured the school, we saw everything that it had to offer. I almost enrolled. College is completely different than it was when I went to college. When I went to college was one step above the penitentiary. When I went to college was pretty much a penitentiary with the freedom to move around the yard whenever you wanted to. Everything that happened in the penitentiary happened in college. And so you was like, it's a little bit different. It's a little different now. The level of creature comforts that they have, man, back when I was going to school, you went to the cafeteria because you didn't want to starve. That's why you went to the cafeteria. You went to the cafeteria because death just wasn't an option. So you had to eat something. So you went to the cafeteria. We didn't have hot water. We didn't have microwaves, ovens in the dorm. I remember making oodles and noodles on the radiator. We had to make our oodles and noodles on the radiator. You get you some water, you get it as hot as you possibly could, and then you put those things on the radiator, let them radiate, let them sit for about a day and a half. Lakeisha said I went to college in the late 1900s. The 1900s. Good morning, Shane. College was different. College was a place especially if you didn't go to a big PWI, and what a PWI is a predominantly white institution, is what they call them. You have your HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities, and now they have something called MSIs, which are minority serving institutions, and that's what my daughter goes to, an MSI, minority serving institution. But you made a choice to go to college back then, but it was different. This college that my daughter is at, it's ridiculous. First of all, the cafeteria, and I know we should be worried about what the educational aspects were, but my daughter, man, her cafeteria it's crazy. Let's start there. The cafeteria got all kinds of options. They got vegan options, vegetarian options, a salad bar, a soup bar. And she can go in there and get. They had an omelet bar yesterday for breakfast. The entire time I was in college, I don't think they served omelets. The entire time. They got a whole omelet bar. You go in there, you tell them what you want. They got one of them little hibachi places. You go in there, you just pick up whatever your little meats and vegetables. You slap it over there. They go and they cook it. They do hibachi. You know, it's a different world. You know, they treat you different. And I know my parents love me. Well, at least my mama did. I mean, they stand behind me come what may. And I knew now that I was ready because I finally heard them say it's a different world from where you come from, because they realized that college was going to treat you horribly. They knew it. They knew it. I came on down to drop my daughter off. And for those of you who went to college back in, like you say, the late 1900s, you realize things are so different with college. The gymnasium that my daughter has, the gymnasium that they got for the youth, for students, man, what a time to be alive. Well, Stephanie, you are in Greensboro, ain't you? I forgot. And I had in my feeling, I felt in my gut that it was somebody I needed to reach out to. Hey, Stephanie, I'm leaving today though. I'm gonna text you in a minute. But the level of the gym, it's got like 18 basketball courts, and there's no question about it. It's about 18 courts in there. They got swimming pools. They got a massage center. You can go in there and get massages. The weight room is crazy. Like, they got all of that. They got shuttles and all kinds of restaurants on campus. There's 30 restaurants on campus. 30 restaurants. So my daughter's probably gonna be, by the time my daughter comes back, I'm not even gonna recognize her. The freshman 15, now she got that yesterday. You get that just from loading up on campus. She got that freshman 15. They actually give you the bag with the freshman 15 in it. They're like, here you go, here's your freshman 15. You get that during orientation. Then you get another 15 as the school year goes on. So you get a dirty 30 is what you end up with at the end of the year. The move-in process was I remember moving in at HBCUs. I've seen quite a few. I've seen quite a few people move their children in, and they've always talked about it was an exasperating process. They always talk about how hardcore move-in is. Move-in was the worst part of going to college. Man, her move-in was so simple. Oh my God. It was so simple. I helped her move in just like this, and I had to send a message. I wore this during the move-in because she lives in a dorm with both boys and girls, men and women. They on the same floor. So like the one side of the hallway will be a women's side, the other side will be a men's side. I needed them to know that their daddy won't right. And their daddy won't right at all. I moved her in just like this. No pants, no nothing. They were a little offended, but I had to let them know that her daddy was a little off. I did it just like this, and a pair of black DCs. I wore a pair of black Air Force Ones, white beater, and some hoochie daddy shorts. Just to let them know it gets real out here real quick. It gets real, real fast. I wanted all them little boys to know, and this is what happened. You come around here, you come around here, you come around here, you come around here in room 375. You come to room 375 if you want to. There's gonna be problems and situations. Now, I left a few cameras in my daughter's room. She doesn't know that I put them up. I put those in real quick, just so she would know. But the process for move-in, man, we moved her in. We were done with move-in less than an hour. It was so smooth. They had kids outside working, and they checked you into your room, gave you your key, and then you got to rent this huge little thing. I can't even describe it. It was like the carts that they used to have in Walmart. Remember in Walmart when they used to have the reshop stuff, and they used to put it right in the end. It used to be in this big old thing. So we did all that. Pow, pow, pow. We put that stuff in there. Boom, boom, boom. Rolled it into the dorm, and we was in. They didn't let everybody move in on the same day. So her move-in day was Wednesday. Some people had move-in day Thursday. And today people have move-in day as well. So I was in there. Oh, the black Air Force Ones were on purpose. I didn't even own them. I bought those Air Force Ones. And here's what I did, Tanika. Not only did I buy the Air Force Ones, I stressed them. You see what I'm saying? I went to the Air Force Ones. I was into the house just creasing them up, running them through dirt. I wanted them to know that not only did I wear Air Force Ones that were black, but I didn't care about them. You know? If I don't care about these Air Force Ones, what make you think I'm going to care about you, young man? You know? Huh? This is how I talk to everybody. I talk to everybody like I had a stroke. You got to talk out the side of your mouth. When you talk out the side of your mouth, the young boys know it's real. You feel me? You like, what up, young man? What you doing on this here floor? This your floor? You live out here? You in room 386, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 You know, when I was in prison, I was in cell block 386, and I ain't afraid to go back. That's how you got to talk to them. You got to talk out the side of your mouth, What you doing, young man? You good? You good? Everything good? These your people? Okay. Yeah, that's how you had to talk to them. I don't even talk like that in real life. I actually use complete sentences. I don't even like bad grammar. But I was using it with the kids, You're gonna, where you at, homie? You good? Side of your mouth. That's how you gotta talk to all them kids. You gotta talk out of the side of your mouth. That's how you do it. I had to do it. You good, cook? I don't know if I can open my eyes at the same time. That looks crazy. You good? Yeah, man. I was asking kids all kinds of questions. I don't know if they thought I was the police or what. I was walking up on them, yo, you know where I can get that good Chiva, cuz? Y'all got that weed in here? Y'all good? Every time somebody told me yes, I went downstairs and told the dorm director, yo, they got weed in room 486. Y'all need to handle that. Yeah. Yeah. They got crack in room 375. Yeah. You had to let them know. I'm not letting her fall to victim to the thing. That's my only fear. That's my only fear. My fear for her if she had gone to a HBCU, I had different parenting fears. Different parenting fears. Now, as a dad, you have the same parenting fear no matter what school she go through. Some parenting fears are universal. Some parenting fears are universal. When you send your daughter off to college, I checked to see how many boys went to the school. The school got about 20,000 kids. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's 10,000 kids. That's 10,000 penises I'm worried about. As a straight man, it's difficult, but I'm worried about 10,000 penises. I'm concerned about any of those coming anywhere close to my daughter. This is all new. You got co-ed visitation, you do whatever you want to. Penises everywhere. And then not only that, she's right down the street from like 3 other colleges. So it's gonna be random penises from those schools. It's so many penises. So much peni. And I'm concerned. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because I know these little young boys. I remember when I was that age. And that's all I was ready to do. Now, and Lakeisha, I know the math. I know the math. So then here's the thing. When I know that some of them penises is about penises, I also know that those are going to be replaced by the young ladies that brought their own penis. It's so much to worry about. So much penis. Like, college is really just a penis factory. It's just a whole bunch of sexing, and I'm trying to keep my daughter out of it. Trying to keep my daughter. No, I don't want to keep my daughter out of it. I want to keep it out of my daughter. That's it. Do I keep my daughter out of it, or do I keep it out of my daughter? That's my first concern. I had a friend of mine that when her son went to the prom, her son got a hotel room with the girlfriend after the prom, and she thought it was nothing but innocence after that. I told her, you weren't gonna hear nothing. If you stood outside that room, it wasn't gonna be nothing but applause. That's all you was gonna have. That's all I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of hearing the clap. That sound scares me, you know? So that's a universal concern that all dads have when their daughters go. That's the first thing all dads worry about when their daughters go. You're concerned about that. That's a universal concern. Now, black college and not so black college, now I'm worried about different things though. Black college, now I'm worried about her learning how to twerk, learning her about her, weed problem, not sleeping, all that kind of stuff. I worry about that at black college, picking up bad grammar, high blood pressure. I'm worried about that. Over at this white school, even my drug concerns are different. Black college, I'm worried about her possibly picking up weed, maybe crack. And that's a long shot. Over at this not so black college, the drugs are just going to be a diaspora of drugs. I know it's going to be weed, and it's going to be powder, and it's going to be Xanax, and all kinds of stuff. And my dad is a doctor. I'm worried about all of that. And she's been good her whole life. She's been drug free. She's also lived in my house, and I can see her eyes every day. Adderall, meth, X. Thank you, Lakeisha. White drugs are more plentiful. White drugs are more plentiful. And I worry about that. I just worry about her being away from home and not having to do stuff. I've helped her with everything. I've been trying to just let her do stuff, like even do the move-in process. Normally, you go and you help your child do stuff. But I was like, you know what? You do it yourself. You don't live here no more. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. So I got her out. So we did good, man. Came down here, helped her move in. We moved in. I spent like $12,000 in Walmart. It's ridiculous what you got to buy. It's ridiculous what you got to buy when you got to come down here for that first day. Walmart is making all the money. Walmart is getting it in. Let me tell you that right now. They made so much money, man. I buy her stuff. I bought her an ottoman. I ain't never had no ottoman. I bought my daughter an ottoman for her room. I ain't never had an ottoman. I don't know what an ottoman is really. I had to look it up. And she's using common sense. She's like, Dad, I need the ottoman because I need more storage space. And I was all in. I was like, oh yeah, that's good. I'll get you the ottoman. So I got her an ottoman. I bought her. We got her. She decorating her little area and putting up shower curtains as a real curtain and to cover up her closet so you can't really just see in her closet, and bought her snacks and goodies. Got to get her her refrigerator. Got to get her a refrigerator today. It's a lot. We're going down there. I got to meet her at the bookstore at 9:00 so we can get her books and buy her some books. And today is poster day. Today's poster day, so she got posters. She gotta get posters for a room. That's gonna be crazy. But it's the first time that I ain't live with my daughter. My daughter ain't live with me. Which is crazy. So she getting ready to go. I'm so proud of her for getting the school. Yeah, I spent about $12,000, Jack, in Walmart. It was crazy what I was buying in Walmart. I just walked through the Walmart and anything she said she wanted, she got it. We were just buying stuff just to buy it. She bought some glitter crayons just because. Now Hot Diva LB, I don't even know what that means, but I didn't know that your handlers let you type during the morning. Books are not the same anymore. Now that's what's so crazy. They have a program here in North Carolina where the books are not as expensive as they used to be. Books now are $25 per credit hour. It don't matter how many credit hours you take, it's gonna be $25 for your books. No matter how many books you got to get. So if you took 15 hours of credit, it's $25 for those 15 hours. So each credit hour $25. So the book prices are going down. So it's an amazing program. And to be honest, they don't even really use books. It's a digital age. Some of them is on Amazon. Some of them is on Kindle. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, they don't even have to. They don't even use books like that anymore. I'm in here texting stuff. My bad. You only you kind of rent them, but it's only like it's a whole process, a whole program. And a lot of schools now you go to, depending on the school, a lot of them have free books for their students. So books is different. Books is a lot different than they used to be. So I was worried about books, but I had to buy her books in high school. Her high school books cost more than her books at college. As a matter of fact, her high school costs more than her college, which is crazy. Which is crazy. So she's in here, man. She's got her meal plan. She's taking her tickets. I don't know if y'all can do this, right? Because today will be the last day I see her. I'm gonna see her this morning. I have shows in DC all weekend, so I'm leaving here. I'm going to DC. I'm gonna drive from Greensboro to DC. Real quick, what's the one thing that you all think I should tell her? What are some? And I'm gonna actually tell her. Sometimes she comes back and watches my show, which is crazy because now she's gonna know about the cameras. But give her some words of advice, some words of wisdom that you think, hey man, this will be great. I've never been a woman in college. My biggest thing has already been about her safety and things like that. But oh man, you don't even have to buy the books here. They already pack all your books up. They pack all her books up. All she got to do is go pick up her books. She was like, hey, I'm me. Give me my books, cuz, and they do it. I think she knows that I'm proud of her. I told her that 1,000 times. We talked about it yesterday on my way to Walmart that I was proud of her. I told her, yep, she knows that she has to call me every day. She has to call me every day. We already talked about that. And I told her I'll get down there whenever. I can fly or drug. I can fly or drive. Don't trust people. He doesn't need to test drive it first. Listen, I already told her just the tip is not what you think it is. Keep God first. Continue to be who you are. Yeah, we already had the pastor call. We put the pastor on the we had Bishop call and put Bishop on the FaceTime and held Bishop up all around the room so we could pray for the room. Think twice before you make your decisions. That's crazy. Stay ahead on her assignments, man. Fernita, we've been talking about that, about her assignments. Man, we got her doing all kinds of cool stuff today. She is hold on. She and Rhonda said I sent her a list. Thank you. Never leave your cup. Oh Lord. Continue being you. Don't forget who you are, what's been instilled with you. Have fun. And we talked about that yesterday. I told her I wanted to have fun, but I said the first thing that you are here for, the first thing that you are here for is school. I like, I want you to enjoy it. I want you to have a good time, all of that kind of stuff. But you here for school first. School is what you here for. School is what you here to do. You here to school it up. She's ready. She's thanking me on. She's thinking for the future, man. She's majoring in psychology and she is minoring in English and African English. She's got two minors, English and African diaspora. So I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that second part is, but she's doing something with Africa. So she's gonna be black and she's gonna be able to talk and she's gonna be all in your head. Tell her to have fun and enjoy the experience. And I want her to. I want her to. That is important. Oh man, she already has planned. Now this is what's so funny about my daughter. Y'all don't know what my daughter like talking about, but she goes to bed. My daughter is already the happiest thing for her was when she got in her dorm and realized that quiet time was 10 to 8. She was like, I'm excited about these quiet hours, and I'm going to enforce them. Her I've already met everybody in the dorm. I know everybody. Everybody knows me. Her RA for her floor, his name is Kiki. Um, so she was like, I'm telling you now, somebody's up making noise at 10:02. I'm telling Kiki. Like, I ain't got time. Quiet hours is quiet hours. She believes in going to bed. Um, I told her that she's going to be up. She was like, nah, cuz bedtime. I was like, all right, do what you do. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if she still goes to bed. Nala will be in bed at 9 o'clock if you let her. So that's crazy. Now that's a dope one, Ron. I'm gonna tell her that today. Every decision that she text her that. Text her that one, Rhonda. Every decision she makes at this point will impact the kind of life she has in 20 years. That's how y'all know Rhonda's really my best friend because she has my daughter's phone number. Everybody can't have my daughter's phone number. You can get my daughter's phone number, you got to die. That's so dope, Rhonda. Every decision you make now is gonna affect you in 20 years. It's a butterfly effect. You make a little decision now, you think it ain't nothing big, but it is what it is. Good morning, Linda. Right now, I'm off. So I know you waiting on my call, but I'm not working. I'm doing, my daughter is taking the priority at this point. So, but I saw that you called, so I will get back to you. I'm just off. My office is closed. I got you though. That ain't crazy. Me and Larry, listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I need to put a flyer out on campus or something and let everybody know. What they don't want to see is me and Larry walking on campus angry. That ain't what you want. You don't want to see. There's a lot of things, and I ain't particularly that fearful, but me and Larry coming through, you don't want it. That ain't you don't want those problems. That because I'm telling you right now, I'm coming through nipples out every time. Oh, thank you, all my listeners. Don't see you, well, Fernita, you say all of them. It's a couple of people that just watch with ill intent. I'm gonna tell you what. Yesterday's episode of my show pissed some people off. It was some people pissed about yesterday. How dare he be out there having a good show and informing people and doing stuff. Everybody that watch my show don't watch it as a supporter. Some people watch so that they can hate. Some people watch just so that they can hate. That's a real thing. Like people were really, I never understood that type of person that will watch you just so they can hate on what you're doing. Like, but there's some people that watch this show every day waiting to see me fall. That's all they want. They was like, I'm waiting to see him fail. I'm waiting to see him not show up for a show. I'm waiting to see him right. I'm waiting to see a bad show happen. I ain't finna give you that pleasure though. You ain't finna get it. To quote the great Negro poets in vogue, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. I'm out though, y'all. I'm about to go meet her. I gotta meet her. I gotta check out this Airbnb. I'm at a odd spot in my life. I don't know whether I clean up the Airbnb before I leave or if I mess it up so that they feel like I was actually in here. That's my question. Do I mess it up or do I keep it straight? Do I pre-clean before I leave? I know women always pre-clean before anything gets clean. So I gotta come in here. I gotta clean up before they come in here to clean up. Do I have to make the bed? I know I gotta wash the dishes. I didn't have but one little that, and they gave me a washer and dry. Look at the little area. Look at all them K cups. I drank coffee just because it was here. I'm definitely gonna take out the trash. There go the trash can back there. I'm gonna take the trash out. There y'all go. There go the rest of the. There go. We ain't never been on the move. Let's take See You in the Morning on the move, but let's keep it up above eye level. It's a little teeny Airbnb. It ain't really big. I ain't went like no mansion or nothing, but it was still cheaper than a house. I mean, than the thing. There go my pills. I take my drugs with me everywhere I go. That's when I know I'm getting old. That's when you know you done got a little old. You done got a little age and experience. You got to make sure you take your meds with you wherever you go. So this is the little living room area. This is a little outside. Got a little yard, a little driveway right there on the main road. Make sure my vehicle's still out there. Yeah, ain't nobody stole my vehicle, so that's good. Got a little back door. We'll take y'all through so y'all can see it. A little wash and dry. So I make sure I don't have my draw showing. This is what I really like here. Look at this here. I know this is weird, but that's the trash can, right? Look at this. Huh? Holla at your boy. Automatic trash can open. You ain't even got to touch it. You ain't even got to touch the trash can. She got a little Keurig here so I can make coffee. But first, coffee. Look at those variety of flavors of the Keurig thing. The refrigerator. I got to get all the stuff out the refrigerator. I just got water in there. Well, oh man, I had a juice. My juice is in the freezer. I left my juice in the freezer. It done froze. A medicine caddy. That's what it's called. I can't get this refrigerator open. This is an anti-fat refrigerator. I almost just gave up. Oh Lord, I done got dark because of the light. But they go to the little living room area. With that there. Got a little TV on the wall. Just a little moderate sized TV, nothing huge. And this is where the magic doesn't happen. Then you got the bedroom region. You got a little fan, little bed. It was a little comfortable bed. Little things right there. Then you walk into the bathroom region. Then you got but one little bathroom. You got to share that with the other side of the house. I walk out to one side of the bathroom. We got a shower, the decoration, stuff like that. There y'all go. Y'all done seen the Airbnb. And I'm an Airbnb out. I'm be out. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. DC, I'm on my way. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, 1 show on Sunday in DC. Five opportunities to come check me out at DC, the DC Improv. Tonight and tomorrow night, I'll be opening for Michael Collier. Sunday, I'll be opening up for Tony Woods. If you don't know who Tony Woods is, a monster. Tony Woods is who helped shape Dave Chappelle. So, a monster. All right, we getting out of here. I'm fond of all y'all. I don't love you all, but I'm fond of most of you. I love all y'all, man. I'll see y'all again Monday morning. Enjoy the weekend, man. Make it all that you want it to be, man. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it. So have a good one. I'm out.